Parents and families, hi, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You are in the right spot for 7th grade honors math class, okay? This is the video for honors math. Now, let's go ahead and dive on in. I think it's best if I start out real quick by just letting you know a little bit about myself, and then I'm gonna make sure that I go through and let you guys know how you can really help your child out at home, okay? So this is my 12th year at Irving. And apologies for not having a video of me actually being the one talking. It's because I have my screen shared. There's a few things that I want to walk you guys through. And I actually figured it was a little bit more important to walk you through some of the math stuff than it would be to just have a video of me talking to you. I am working right now with the Math 7 and, like I said, your honors students. I have taught algebra in the past, which is really a great thing because all of your students will be going into algebra next school year. And I have a vision for where they're going and what the math school year is going to look like them for next year in terms of the curriculum. I was the department chair at Irving for 10 years, and so I'm a really great resource for all levels of math and understanding how it all works, and especially with the path for math as the kids are going into 8th grade and then on to high school. If any of you are from North Carolina or have family in the area, then you're going to understand my accent, which I've tried to get rid of over the course of the years, but it's still sticking around. The other thing that I wanted to point out is around you can see that I've been voted by the students for the yearbook superlatives, a variety of things. And I don't want to come across like I'm bragging, but I just wanted you to rest assured that your child is definitely in good hands. During virtual learning, it's going to be a lot tougher for me to get to know each of these students, but they all still matter to me. And you can see here, even just like this is just a brief slide, but I'm one of the teachers who always wants the kids to come back and make sure that they check in with me before they're getting ready to go off and go to college and live their life. So I'm somebody who likes to keep in touch with my students all throughout. And I'm really, really, really excited. Even though we're all on the computers and virtual, I'm still really excited to get a chance to know them this school year. So far, it's been great. We're off to a really great start. Now, I wanted to go ahead and mention this thing to everybody really early on in the video. So what you're looking at here is a screenshot of our treasure map. And this is actually why I wanted the video to not be of me. I wanted the video to be of my screen, because I'm going to show you now where you can find this in Schoology. So your child will either be in my 5th or 7th period, and this just happens to be the 5th period that I have here for the video to show you guys. And right here in materials, right at the top, you're going to see the treasure map. Now, when you click to the treasure map, that's going to open the student version of our treasure map. And for example, let's say a student tried to click into inequalities unit. Right now, it's going to say that the level is locked because we haven't gotten there yet. Now, even though we haven't officially started and the first level is locked for the students, I have it set to let me in just so you can get a little bit of a preview of what the kids will see when they click in. And again, it's still under construction early on, but this is going to just be what the students see. And it's going to very clearly list to them the topics that we covered in each of our sessions. And it's very clearly listed which day we're going to take a quiz on these topics. All right. Down here, these are the topics, once again, that they're going to be quizzed on. And they'll be able to click, once this is live, they'll be able to click in here for some review activities before they work on the assessment on that topic. So up here, this is going to link them to the notes. And this will all still be a read-only version, because I just wanted to have like a template of the entire school year for everybody to see this map. And that at any given point, you should be able to click to the map and click in and see what we're doing in that unit. And friendly reminder that all of the stuff that you just saw on this page, this is all going to be posted in folders for the kids on Schoology. And when it's posted on Schoology, that opens up their version. It's going to create their own copy of these notes. But in the map, it's just going to take you to read only stuff, just so that if at any given point you're lost and you're like, okay, what are we working on right now? Or what did the notes look like for that topic? It's all in a one-stop shop for everybody. So everything that's going to be here in the map is also going to be built into folders into Schoology. And the Schoology folders are just going to build by week by week by week and just by date, so it's really easy to find all of our stuff. On Mondays, your child will be assigned math work, and they'll be able to click in here for the assignment, and it's going to be just a Google form. And today I actually did get a chance to go through with the 5th and the 7th period honors students and show them what their very first asynchronous Monday math assignment is going to look like. So this upcoming Monday, there will be a Google form in there for math, and the kids will have to complete it, okay? All right, now I'm going to come back to my presentation. I just wanted to give you like an overview of the school year and kind of show you how cool that map was that I made. Now, another reason you're watching this video is because you want to know what you can do at home to help. And I really appreciate that. So my first suggestion is going to be to just explore Schoology and just get comfortable with the different courses in there and see if you and your student can, before about a week or so, try to let a week or two go by and try to really get comfortable with Schoology. I think a lot of people who are familiar with Fairfax County got really comfortable with Google Classroom last year, and Schoology is new and we're piloting it. And I do think once we get used to it, we're going to like it better than Classroom. So that's my first suggestion. Now, we've been in a few sessions so far this week, and school, I would say, is off to a really great start. Just encourage your students to be participating in class by enabling their audio and raising their hand and talking, or when the teachers are allowing, turning on their camera and also working with the class. Some students have been shy, and that's very understandable, but we want to help these kids collaborate and communicate. So please encourage participation at home, okay? Another thing that's going to be a little bit different for you guys is I want you to look for I can statements all throughout the year to see what your child can and cannot do at home. What this means is you no longer have to call me or email me and say, hey, I saw that they failed the real numbers quiz. When can they come in and retake that? Well, if you're just asking that, we have no way of knowing what they were good at, what they were bad at, what they want help in. So we're going to change things up a little bit this school year, and I'm going to change my slide real quick. Instead of seeing, like I just said, the real numbers quiz review, you're going to see in the grade book, I can determine and sort both the blah, 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 blah. And then the next grade is going to be for I can solve practical problems, blah, 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 blah. And it's no longer going to be, this was a homework assignment, or here was a classwork, or here's a test, or here's all the little types of work. You're just going to see a standard in the grade book. This is what standards-based grading is. And it's really going to simplify things for us. It's going to make it very, very easy so that when you as the parent, let's say you're looking in the grade book and you see a bad grade in there for simple interest. That means you can email me, or the student can email me and say, hey, I can't calculate simple interest. Or I'm looking in the grade book and I see that I'm doing well in that topic and I know that I can calculate simple interest. So it's going to be a little bit different and we will get used to it. But I think that overall, as parents, you're really going to like the standards-based grading at home. It is going to be on a 0 to 4 scale, and that's also a little bit different for middle school. But a lot of the students coming from elementary are used to a 0 to 4 scale. Since a lot of parents and teachers like me are used to percentage-based grading, like let's say something like a kid gets a 90 on some assignment, there is a conversion chart for what a 90 would convert to, and it'd be something like a 3.8 or something like that. So you're going to see zeros, ones, twos, threes, and fours in for the grades, and you're looking for a 3 or a 4 if they mastered it, and it'd be like a 0, 1, 2, or 3 if they haven't mastered it. And if you see that they haven't mastered something, that's the whole point. You can just look up at the top and see what the grade was called and say, hey, my child can't do this. What can we do about it? Or again, the student can email me and work with me directly on what they can and cannot do. So for example, if you see something that says I can evaluate algebraic expressions for a given replacement value of the variable, that means we want the kids to be able to simplify something like 3xy plus 2 when given the replacement values of the variable. So they're just going to plug them in and simplify, and that is the standard. So if you see like a 0, a 1, or a 2 in that standard, that means your child can't evaluate those expressions. But if you see that they got like a 3 or a 4, that means they've mastered that topic. I don't want you to worry too much right now about the 0 through 4 scale, because what matters is that the kids are learning the material and at least logging in and participating for now. And once the school year gets going and you've seen a couple math assignments, I think you're really going to like how basic and simplified the whole idea is of the standards-based grading. It's just a simple I can statement. And that's what I want to kind of help you guys adjust to as parents, to start looking for those I can statements, okay? Please, please, please email me with any questions or concerns, and we can set up time during office hours. And I have here now, that's my email, and you can see that my office hours are on Tuesdays from 2:25 to 3:25. And I think it's going to be easiest to just do this by appointment so that nobody is like sitting around wasting anybody's time, especially too for the kids. Like if one kid needs help on one topic and another kid needs help on another topic, I don't want them both signing in at 2:25 and I work with one kid while the other kid has to like wait. So I think I'm going to try to do it by appointment within that hour, and it can kind of help me stagger if there's like 4 people who wanted to meet or 3 people or 1 person, whatever. But there's my email and there's my office hours. Please ask your kids how things have gone for them the first couple of days so far. And we haven't really gotten into any math yet, but starting next week we will. So definitely be checking in with them next week to see how they're feeling about math and how they're accessing the materials on Schoology. So thank you again for taking the time to watch my video. That does conclude my video at this point. Please email me with any comments or questions. Have a good one. Bye.